Hey everybody, welcome to The Well. This is a show where we do what you do, and we're going to take you on that journey to see how we've developed our financial advisory practice as digital marketers turned financial advisors.
All right, welcome back. Episode number 11 in the first season of The Well. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's a beautiful day.
It's Christmas coming up.
It is Christmas coming up. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from, 10 days.
Yeah, when you guys are watching this, it's probably much past Christmas.
Yeah, so Merry late Christmas, Happy late New Year,
Yep,
all that good stuff.
Boom. Oh, I love Christmas though.
What do you love better, your birthday or Christmas?
Christmas for sure. Yep, my birthday is December 24th. So, which I think is great. People are always like, "Oh, you hate that because it's Christmas?" No, actually, anything after Christmas would suck. Like my niece, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. Like, your birthday sucks.
When's your niece's birthday?
December 30th.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
And it's like everybody, the excitement has already,
Yeah.
But we, she's worth getting excited and celebrating. But
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, so we're in our Christmas. This is going to be our last episode in this first season, which we'll talk about in a minute. But we've come a long way, buddy.
Episode 11 is our last one.
Yeah.
Did you pick that on purpose?
Did not.
Why are we stopping on 11 then?
I don't know. I think it's your mom's favorite number.
Mom, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
Oh man. Just
Sandy?
surprised myself on that one.
Okay.
Man. So what are we doing today?
Oh, we've got a special episode today. We're throughout every episode so far, we've highlighted something that Richy and I are both interested in, and that's shoes.
Yeah.
And so we thought we'd kick off this episode with a highlight about some of the shoes. Yeah. So
why don't you start? Well, I mean, what's on? What do we want to do?
What's on feet? We want to do on feet first, and then
yeah, and then we've got what?
Several pairs.
Yeah, 3 or 4 pairs to go through, and then after that, we'll give you some content. We want to wrap up. How did we do in our first full year of production, and how did that go? And then what are we doing 2024? What are the updates, upgrades? What's the vision? We've got a lot of it, so we'll talk about that at the end of this episode.
Yep, absolutely. So on feet today, these are not my favorite pair by any means, but when I first started getting into Jordans, I think this was either the second or third pair I bought. They're Zoom Comfort, so they've got like a foamy interior. They're very comfortable. They're like slippers almost. And I like, of the 3 pairs of Zoom Comforts that I have, this is my favorite colorway. It's called the Chili, and I don't know why, but my kids call them ketchup and mustard. So they're kind of like a suede material, really cushy soles. And
they hold up so well.
They have.
You can't even tell you've worn them.
Yeah,
there's no crease.
Nope. Yeah, they don't crease hardly at all. I mean, if you look at them when I bend my toe, there's a crease, but otherwise they hold up really well. So yeah, they're very comfortable. They're not my favorite, but they are.
I could be wrong here. I have one pair of those, and I'm actually kind of they're similar, but they're all that red color. There's no yellow, and I don't even have laces in them because I borrowed the laces for a different pair.
Okay,
that's how often I don't wear them.
Yeah,
but I could be wrong. But I think they have Zoom in the
they've got the Zoom, whatever that foam is that makes them more comfortable and whatever. But
so obviously the original one has like the air in there,
right?
But these have more of a comfort feel.
Yeah, so they're cool. I mean, I have several pairs of them. They're not my favorite, but they are they're cool. Yeah. And they release probably 1 or 2 pairs of Zoom Comforts a year, different colorways and things like that. So if you're into Zoom Comforts, they're usually pretty affordable too. That's what I like about them. They are
affordable, and they're like you said, they're more comfortable and they hold up well.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. What do you got on? What do you got on feet?
All right, today I got the my first pair of Jordan 5s actually. I didn't think I would like these as much as I do wearing them, and they're definitely a unique look. Like I don't know, it's not for everybody. I was talking to one of our partners, and he's like, "I'm too short. I don't look good. I can't get away with those." But
yeah,
obviously I'm pretty tall. I'm 6'4", so I'm like, all right. And I find myself wearing them quite a bit.
Yeah, they look good. The only element of the 5 that I really don't care for is on the outside.
This side?
every time I see a pair of 5s, I'm like, oh, those look really cool. But then I see that, I'm like,
Yeah.
because it's usually something weird, some weird color like pink or orange or something right there. And everything else about it, though, I really do like.
Yeah, and these are, I don't know what edition, I actually don't remember the name of these, but it's all like darked out, so you can't really see the Jordan logos and stuff. And the other thing that I don't like about these are the transparent bottoms.
Because those get dirty so easy.
It's so dirty. I just cleaned these, and I can't. You can't keep them clean. And we were talking about this before the show. Like we buy our shoes to wear them. I don't really have I do have trophy shoes, but I wear my trophy shoes.
Yep.
So
you gotta buy a second pair of trophy shoes so you don't wear them.
Yeah, and I probably will have to on one of these pairs I'm about to show.
Yeah. So now let's now we've done on feet. Let's do the Richy and I have this thing now. We're instituting it after this year because both of us this year were like. We always buy each other a Christmas gift. Yep. And we were afraid that our spouses were also going to be buying us the same gifts for us as we were going to be buying for each other. So we had to we realized that we need to coordinate better. Yep. It actually worked out this year perfectly.
It did.
No crossover, no bleed over. But so Richy bought me a pair of shoes, and I think I've mentioned it in the podcast before. Yeah. I desperately want a pair of SB Dunks.
Yep.
I want to get them. Like it's
still a goal.
I got to get them on the drop. Hasn't happened yet. Probably the last year, every single SB Dunk, I don't care what it looks like, I go for it. Mm-hmm. And I have not gotten one.
Like multiple people going for it for you.
Yeah,
and nobody has got it.
I think the last one, I had 5 or 6 people going, and nobody hit. And that's been the story of my life with SBs. But Richy knew I wanted a pair of SBs, so Richy bought me the Gray Wolf ISO gum orange tag SBs.
I love the gum bottom.
Yeah, the gum is always I've already worn them once. That's why there's a little bit of dirt on there. Sorry. But these are what I think I told you the other day when I first wore them. Every pair of Jordans is a little bit, or SBs are a little bit uncomfortable when you first wear them.
Yeah.
The toes stiff or the heels a little tight or something. These ones, as soon as I put them on, were comfortable.
Yep.
As soon as I put them on. I don't know if it's because I sized up to a 13. I usually am a 12 and a half.
Let's talk about that because I actually don't know Dunks that well. Do they not make half?
They do not make a half in the SB.
Okay. I was like, I don't know if I should go 12 or 13.
Yeah, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. So the SBs do not come in 12 and a half. They only come in... I don't know if they have half sizes on any of them or if it's just on the higher end.
Yeah.
But
bigger sizes. I'm pretty sure they do have half on the lowers, but...
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I got Crystal a pair of SBs. The only pair I've ever hit was a woman's pair for her. And those, I think I got her an 8. I sized up because the tongue on the SB is really kind of fat because it's a skateboard shoe. That's what the SB stands for. So it's designed to be a little bit tougher of a shoe, but very, very comfortable. Friend of mine from church is also a sneakerhead, and he told me when these dropped, actually, he's like, those are the ones you should go for because they're a good daily driver. They hold up really well. He's like, the only shoes I've ever had that I never regret buying because they hold up forever are the SB Dunks. So SB Dunks, and they come in a purple box, which
classic.
I just been wanting one of those.
Do you
purple
keep
boxes.
all your boxes on all your shoes? Yeah. I do too.
Yeah,
I have them stacked up by my closet. It's so stupid.
I keep my shoes in my boxes.
Yeah,
and it's
so we have a sitting room attached to my master bedroom. There's a little mini living room kind of thing over there. So it's got a wall that's probably the size of this office wall, and we put bookshelves on either side. We started there and we filled those up. So now the shoes are starting to stack in the middle. So anyways, I like to build stuff. I'm going to build shelves all the way across that thing.
That's a good idea.
That'll fit around the couch and stuff. It'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Solid. What else you got? What'd you get?
Well, you did your exchange. Let me do my exchange.
Yep.
And you had to one up me.
No, I didn't.
Start with these bad boys.
Ooh.
Yeah, these are sick. I like the Dunks a lot. I have nothing against the Dunks. Just I don't buy Dunks personally. I'm a Jordan 1 fan all the way. Mm-hmm. If it has Jordan on it, and it's a 1, a 4 especially, a 3, obviously a 5, and maybe a 12 here and there.
About 11.
11, sure, 11, 12 kind of.
Those Gratitudes just dropped not that long ago.
I didn't get them.
I didn't either.
I went for them once and then I didn't. But anyway, so Andrew got me these because it's very Plan Wise-esque.
Yeah.
Put this right up against our logo. It's going to fit right in.
Yep.
I already wore these on Sunday to church, And so they are a little dirty crew,
Yep.
but super comfortable. These are going to hold up well too.
Those are also Zoom Comforts.
Oh, are they comforts?
Yeah.
I knew that. Well, I knew this. I thought it was a craft.
Oh, craft. You're right. You're right. The SE craft. That's what that is. Yep.
Which is very, very similar, but I don't think it has the zoom in it. But it does have that same sort of like cut off look up here.
Yep. And like the stitching is all reversed. Like if you look at the toe box, the instead of being stitched with the toe cap over the toe box, it's opposite.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. That's why it's the
Yeah,
craft.
that's sick. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, very, very comfortable. Those are nice. So then I said he went up to me. He got me these, and there's a backstory to these. So both lows, which is awesome because I needed some more lows. But these kind of break my heart a little bit. I actually
We've talked about
we
this.
did. It was episode like 4 or 5 or something like that.
Yep.
Yep. I got the high version of these. I got them on the drop. Got them from Nike. They sent them to me. Hey, your ship delivery date is this date. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for it. It never comes. The next day it's like, hey, it's gotten pushed out. I'm like, okay, it doesn't come. I can't remember if it ever said it was delivered or it just never came. I don't remember if it was like pending forever. Mm-hmm. Anyways, long story short, somebody stole my shoes out of the mail and I never got them. So
that's pretty unlucky.
It's pretty unlucky. These are the luckies. So Andrew made it right, and I got a pair of lows now.
Yeah, I saw those, and I didn't one up him. So here's the thing: Richy let me know. I didn't know this. I don't know how I didn't know this. You could buy a lot of like, especially low ones.
Yep.
Just off of Nike.com. They're just for sale. You don't have to buy them off the drop. You can just buy them. And I had like a really good coupon for signing up for something with Nike. And so I don't remember which pair, but one of those pairs only cost like $60.
Yeah.
And I was like,
you can snag them on
yeah, I got a great, they were
it's
like,
the same
I think
shoe.
it was the crafts. The crafts were already on sale and I could apply the coupon to it. So it was like, why not get two?
Perfect.
So yeah, I was really thrilled that I was able to do two for the price of one basically.
Yep.
And that's how it worked out.
Hot tip right there.
Yeah. So if you are also into sneakers, go to the Nike app, not just the sneakers app, and look for deals, because especially if you're into lows or kind of like what I call standard dunks.
Yep.
You can get good deals on them.
One other tip, because we're a show that just gives tips.
That's right.
Like we're ready to help
Just
people
tips.
out. Yeah, we're ready to help people out. And stuck. Gosh, couldn't get through it. Tried. You saw me try. I tried. All right. Twice now. I'm starting to sweat. If you get shoes off of StockX, which is where aftermarket, or especially if they're a couple years old, it's really the only place you can find them. But they have certain holidays. So this year was Black Friday. Mm-hmm. There's seller fees. So if I'm going to sell a pair of shoes, somebody buys them, I got to pay all these fees, whatever. Well, like on Black Friday, the seller fees they weren't there. There was like, I think it was no fees on that day. So I had all these bids out on StockX that were like $30 under the asking price or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden 3 of them just bang, 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 just like hit. And I was like, that's awesome. Oh, I just spent $1,500 and I don't like that.
Whoops.
Yeah. Oops. Hey, Merry Christmas, babe. It was one of her 4s that I was going for too. So
there you go.
Yeah, it worked out. But anyway, so.
Oh.
All right. What do we got?
So I'm going to do these ones next, and my other ones will be last because there's an RA story. These ones, Crystal got these for Christmas for me. Was it last year? I think it was last year. I don't know how it's going to look on camera. These are black. They always look blue to me. I don't know why. They always look blue. Maybe it's because of the tan.
I don't think you could be more black than that, Andrew.
They look blue to me. I can't quite figure it out. Oh,
They're super black.
Oh, I didn't clean those before I brought them in.
Same on there.
I stepped in something.
We wear our shoes.
We wear our shoes, yeah. Man, I haven't worn these in a minute, though, so I don't know when that happened. But anyway, these are called the Desert Elephant. Mm-hmm. And I remember when Crystal got them, she's like, you definitely haven't been watching these. It's not a pair that you have been looking to get. But when I got them, I really like them. They're I don't wear them a ton because they're pretty unique looking, but they're super, super comfortable. These are 3s, and 3s are, other than 1s, are my favorite shape, style.
You going to get the Midnight Navies?
I'm thinking about it. I already have 2 pairs of blues.
Very close.
Very similar, so I'm like, I don't know. But these ones look really, really sharp with like black jeans.
Yeah.
They look really good with black jeans, or with really light blue jeans. They pop really nicely. So I do like these. I don't wear them a ton just because they are kind of a bold colorway, so to speak. It's kind of unique with the elephant skin being like a leather, brown leather here. But these are unique ones that Crystal got me last year for Christmas. So
Which I love unique shoes.
Yeah.
These have actually showed off already on the show. I think on the last episode even. But I couldn't decide what to bring, so I brought all my kids in and was like, hey, pick your favorite ones. And Tayden picked these, my middle son.
Yeah.
So he loves them. I love them. I freaking love these. I wear them so often. And because they have all this like crazy print on it, you really can't tell I wear them.
Yeah.
It really hides like any creases, which I do wear the toe boxes in my toes because I don't want the creases. But these are just super comfortable. So I already showed them on the last episode. I don't want to take too much time on it, but these are the tattoos, Jordan 4s, and probably my favorite shoe.
Yeah, I just like the colorway on that.
Yeah.
And I mean, the printing looks great. I mean, those are solid.
Yeah.
What year were those?
2018.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Man, they look good.
Yep.
All right, last pair for me today are my Racer Blues. I never thought this would happen, but these are actually my second most valuable pair right now.
Oh, really?
The gold toes that I brought with when we did the four of us, those are technically my most valuable, but these ones are my second most valuable right now. I don't know if it's the size or if it's just there was a limited release on these or what, but this particular shoe, if you go to the RA website and you look at our seminar branding, this is the shoe.
Yep.
It's got the black and silver, and this is actually reflective. They call it concrete, elephant skin, whatever. This is reflective. You can't tell probably on camera, but this particular print is reflective.
Just shine a light at you?
I mean, maybe. See if it works. I don't know if it's going to work. Anyway, but the blue color is, if you look at our seminar branding, this is the color blue that we use for our seminar branding, and then the elephant print is also part of our seminar, well, all of our branding.
It's
really.
all over it, yeah.
So
the elephant print's all over that bad boy.
This colorway was, at least in part, responsible for the branding on our seminar stuff. So I just thought that would be kind of a cool little feature to bring in.
I love it.
Yep.
Okay. These, episode 1, I think I wore these bad boys.
Yep.
But again, had the family pick them out. My wife picked these out. She actually bought me these for our anniversary, and because they're called the anniversary Laser 4s. I don't remember what year these are.
I think they're 14s, aren't they?
Yeah, it's something pretty old.
Yeah.
So now, this was my first pair of lasers. You probably won't be able to see it on the camera, but they have this like crazy laser like etching all over the leather. And there's, I think 5 or 6 pairs that have the laser in the 4s. So I've got 4 of them now, and I've got to get the other 2 because I got to complete the set. But just it's the same shoe. It's just unique. I got the bar lacing in there on these, but yeah, these are probably my most valuable.
Yeah, those are good.
As well.
I like those.
But again, that you can see it. I mean, I've worn these. I've had these a couple of years now, and you can see they're in good shape. But the bottom is that transparent just happens. But
yep, you can't keep that clean. And you don't ever wear those outside either.
I only wear these at FMO events typically when we're inside doing a booth or something like that.
Yep.
In fact, I wore these one time to church. And my kids are like, "Why are you walking so funny?" I'm like, "Because you don't understand.
You don't want to destroy the bottom."
Yeah,
of these
I can't.
shoes.
Otherwise, I'll usually wear a ratty pair of shoes in,
Right.
and then switch into these, just to not ruin them. But yep.
Well, there you go. There's the big shoe episode. Yeah, let's do a quick
Just a quick
2023 in review. And yeah,
I thought the year went pretty well.
it went really well.
It flew by. I had some growing pains for sure. There's some stuff that we're dealing with as far as like scaling and processes. And you guys have watched the episodes, so you've kind of chronicled that with us. So we don't necessarily have to restate it all, but it was a journey. Let's run seminars and write annuities. Like, nope, that's back up like 50 steps because that's not how that works.
Right. Yeah, it's been we just didn't know what we didn't know. And now that we're in it, I'm like, wow, I can't believe we didn't think of that. Or we did know it and we just didn't apply it. But then when we went through it, we had to learn the hard way. Like there were certain parts of it that like we knew better, but we just didn't apply what we had already learned from other people or what have you. So
yep, I'm proud of us. We tried some new stuff.
Yeah.
We held true to what we set out for, which was we're gonna test things and make our RA clients stronger through it. And as a result, what turned out, as just to be a test, turned into a business for us, another profitable business. So, it's been a lot of fun. I don't know that I don't know if we start. I knew that it would turn into that. I didn't know if it would turn into that as quickly as it did. Yeah,
I think kind of getting into the year, I was kind of loosely thinking, hey, maybe we'll do a seminar a month or 2 or 3 seminars a quarter. But then it wasn't long into 2023 that I was like, no, we if we're going to do this, we got to do it right. We got to practice what we preach and go after doing basically 4 sessions a month in the good months, and then at least one or two sessions a month, even in the off months, just to kind of keep that momentum going. And it is interesting. We've had a few clients that follow that same kind of cadence, and I've never been critical of those guys that run in November and December. I've always been like, I don't know, if you want to do it, I'll take your money type thing. Like, I don't think it's a great idea, but it is what it is. But even this year, we realized, like, hey, if we don't do stuff in November and December, January is going to be dead. We're going to have no pending activity. We're not going to have any business that's going to get paid until probably March, and it's going to be really hard to get going. So, good reminder that, you just got to have to keep getting after it, because you never know. Like a December campaign, maybe the cost for registration is higher, or you get fewer people at your workshop, but those are opportunities, and we're sitting in front of 5 or 6 or 7 new opportunities as a result of our most recent seminar that we'll talk about at another time. But that if we had just decided to take December off, wouldn't have happened.
There's a lot of wisdom in what you just said. 100%. I think you don't really know it until you're doing it yourself. But we have to be extremely consistent, and that doesn't mean we win on every campaign.
Right.
Well,
I think it's because you don't win on every campaign that you have to be consistent.
Correct.
Yeah.
I want to say, I'm going to tattle on us a little bit, but that's what this whole show is for. I think we had 6 campaigns. It was either 5 or 6 campaigns this year that we wrote no business through. Yeah. Some of that was because we were testing.
Right.
Some of that's because we were just stupid. Like we messed up. We dropped the ball on something, and we learned from it, we moved on, we did another thing. But because we knew we already have the next 4 months lined out, you want to make everything matter, but also it doesn't sting quite as bad, because we know we're going to keep doing this, and we're going to keep having at-bats, and we're going to keep helping people. Yeah. And it's going to happen.
Are we talking about one of our biggest misses this year?
It's in the next episode, season...
Season 2, episode 1. We'll make sure you stop back for that one, because our biggest miss of the year.
A couple of them, actually. I think we're talking about...
I'm talking about one event and 2 clients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, let's not spoil it.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking some legitimate miss there.
Yeah.
That was in the bucket. We'll talk about it, though.
Yep.
I will say, too, one thing I wanted to say that struck me hard this year is the people that we meet with. I did not anticipate that. We've talked about it on prior shows, too, but... when you're sitting across from a table and somebody is bearing their soul to you, it's a responsibility that I didn't anticipate, really. Yeah. Because again, like I'll give a really brief story. This last couple of weeks ago, whatever, I was meeting this couple, and we set up our appointment where it's really, hey, retirement's gonna be so much fun. Like, we're gonna help you. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna plan for what are the cool things you want to do, this and that. And not like 5 minutes in, I realized it's not going to be fun, because there's a significant health issue that they're dealing with that their entire retirement is completely shifted because of. Right. And they just found it out. I'm just sitting there like, man, like the weight of what we do really, really matters. It's not just about commissions. It's not just about getting out of the office or whatever it is, doing these seminars. It's literally like the people, loving them, showing them Jesus. For us, we live by faith, and we do that and lead that way, and lead by integrity. I think that we've just been able to help people, and that's been, for me, really a blessing and just kind of a fun thing this year.
I'd agree. Yeah, there's been a handful of times in 2023 where it's been like, I'm fighting back emotions, because it's like, man,
I was like tearing up.
This isn't either it's not what I want for myself and my family in retirement, or like, man, they did nothing wrong, and everything fell apart. Which is obvious. I mean, that's life, right? That sucks. But that is business too. Like you do everything right, and sometimes it doesn't work out, and it's hard to be on the other side of the table from those people and just be like, man, they did everything right. They saved well. They worked hard. They put their kids through school. Whatever. And now suddenly, boom! It's just.
Yeah, I know you're not a hugger.
I'm not a hugger.
But I'm a hugger, and half of our appointments, I just want to get up and go give them a hug real quick, and then come back and finish it.
That'd be a problem for me.
I know.
I'm not gonna hug.
I just never know how they're gonna feel, but I'm gonna start doing it.
Let's do a little fist bump.
I'm just gonna start like grabbing your leg and squeezing it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? So strong 2023. I think I can't say it enough. A profitable business in the first year,
Yeah.
and we're ready to go into the second year. I remember this time last we said, hey, we're hitting 2023 real hard. Yeah. That's not changing in 2024. Yep. We've got some big plans.
We do. Yeah, and I think from a goals perspective, did we hit our goals? No, I don't think we did. We missed them by a little bit.
Yep.
I think our total assets move goal was like 8 million.
It was 8 for the first year.
And we didn't quite hit that. We were close. And for not having a lot of experience in the actual, like, sitting across the table from clients, I think we did a great job. I think and we'll talk about this next episode, if those hadn't happened, we would have exceeded our goal. But
we would have hit it. We had plenty of opportunities to hit that goal this year.
You did.
Some of them out of our control. Some of them, like I said, we blew.
Yep.
We just blew it. We had it and we let it go.
Yep.
So strong lessons to learn from, and that's why we're making some of the changes for 2024.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's 2024. I'm curious to see how it's all going to pan out, because there's a lot of things that we're doing that's
Yep.
like, oh man, that's going to change everything. And we'll just see how it all pans out.
Well, let's do it. I think we have time. We want to talk about the two big things.
The two big things. Sure, you go first.
2024.
Yeah.
At the time of this recording, actually,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know, what is it? December 15th
15th. Yep.
is today, 2023. Right after we record these things, we're going to go check out an office space.
Yeah.
There's
Which isn't available till
May. They're building the building. The building is built. And they're just finalizing stuff and things. So when we go, we got to wear a hard hat. Like it's not final. It's not finished.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're going into a construction zone today.
Some of this is a surprise to me. I
didn't share it all. It's right down the street from this office. It's in a great location. It's brand new, obviously new construction, new build. Mm-hmm. But I think I have loved this office, and it's meaningful to me. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I think it's just time. And the other thing that you're going to say is one of those reasons. But I think we've also, just outgrown this space, because to this point we do everything together,
right,
100%, which is fun, and we'll still continue to do that and help each other. And, but it's time to start splitting and doing. Yeah. We don't need. There's two of us for a reason, and right now we've just been one.
Right.
So we need to be two of us.
It's inhibited our ability to scale.
Yeah.
Is what I think it's been a really good support system for both of us, mm-hmm. going through kind of the first year of like, hey, how do we do this? What's our philosophy as a company on how we handle these situations or what have you? But we've established that now for the most part. And on, more complex cases or bigger opportunities, maybe we'll still, put a joint effort in, but
absolutely.
We'll still put a joint effort in everywhere. But on individual client meetings, something that we were told by, I can't remember who, one of the advisors that we work with, he's like, why are you both sitting in there? That makes you look weak.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if that's true, but I think there was the other thing he said was it might be intimidating to the client if there's two of you versus one of them, or even 2 on 2, like you need to, make yourself vulnerable and this and that. So at any rate, for a lot of different reasons, we're starting to make it, I think the primary reason is so we can scale. Like if we both have to sit in every appointment, then our time is, half. And so, and for that reason, we can't just have a single room office. We have to have the opportunity to have people meeting with us at the same time, but just not in the same room. So this office has been great, and we'll probably be here for 3 or 4 more months at least, until everything finalizes. But yeah, that's one big change that's going to happen sometime in 2024. The other one is, and I don't want to jinx myself or you, but
you won't jinx me.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx us. We're going to be getting our 65. So at some point, the regulators are going to start watching this, I guess. We'll gain some more subscribers.
Yay.
The SEC will start watching our podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're both studying for 65. My test is scheduled for January 6th. Though I'm not everybody's like this, but if I don't have like a hard date where I have to get it done by, it's just going to get pushed down the road. So I scheduled mine, and I'm about half to almost 2/3 of the way through the material at this point, and steadily improving. It's no joke. It is no joke. I thought that I've been in this industry for 15 years. I'm like, should be all right.
Yeah.
But it's a whole new language, and it's a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff I'll never look at again once I pass the test, because it just doesn't apply to what we do. But it's been an interesting learning experience. I went in there awful proud, thinking I could just pass it.
Yep.
And I took the first practice test, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. And I got like a 30, and I was like, oh. This is not good.
Yep, I for sure same journey. I'm gonna get that thing, and I originally had the same idea in mind. Like I'm gonna study really hard, take it really quickly, and it wasn't working for me.
Yeah.
Like I got family coming in town, and I'm just like, it is not sticking the way that I need it to stick. I'm stressing myself out. I'm just gonna take one more month and like do the thing. So I actually do start a class on Monday. It's Monday through Thursday with Kaplan. I'm sure if you've taken it, you know Kaplan and have done that.
Yep.
It's all day, 9 to 5 for 4 days in a row. And I think it's just going to be going through the book A to Z.
Oof, dude, that's gonna be brutal.
It's going to be brutal. There's only like an hour lunch. I'm like, oh my gosh.
You might want to get some Adderall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be tough. And then going to the gym at night, whatever else, like obviously family and
Yep.
family
Knock
first.
it all out though and get it all done.
That's what I'm thinking. And then based on how that goes,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll set a date from there,
There you
whether it's a month out or whatever it is. But
Yep.
yep. So got to get the 65. And for me, I don't want it.
Yeah.
I really, honestly, I really just don't want it. I don't. But I am so at a place where the more people we meet with and the crappy situations that they're in is because somebody who has their 65 doesn't know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
They're not doing it the right way, and I don't trust them anymore.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
we got to take it.
That's right.
It's something that we got to do for our clients.
It's almost like I think we both feel this way. It's more of an obligation, a duty to our clients that we need to have that.
Yeah.
Because we can't do a complete job and trust the people that maybe they're currently working with or that we would refer them to or what have you without it ourselves.
Yeah.
So it gives us that extra layer of credibility and of course scrutiny, but that's not an issue. I mean, it's not like we're,
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that too much, but it's gonna be a neat challenge, which is gonna reflect in how next year goes because we don't even really know how that all works yet, but
Yep.
Yeah.
Get the test, get the license first. We'll
Yep.
figure out the rest.
Yep.
That's the goal. But so those are the two big things I think.
Yeah.
Scaling, using the new office space and using the 65 and like just going after it. I'm just letting you. I'm retiring at 50. I'm done.
Let's do it.
I'm out. So that's our goal. We got to get it
Yeah.
going.
Well, you're a couple years behind me, so if you're retiring at 50, that means I'm retiring at no.
Yeah. Well, 50 also.
51.
But you're just coming up soon. I'll be by myself for a couple years.
Yeah.
Just got checked up. We've been doing this together.
Sorry, I'm out at 50. That's what you said. So.
Get us to 100 million, and then we'll both just be done.
Okay, done. We'll get to 110 million, and then we will have to be a federally regulated, registered investment advisor.
Wow, studying.
See, I've been studying.
Nice.
110 million is that break
I
point.
would have gotten that one wrong. I'm just kidding.
You can do it at 100. You have to do it at 110.
Gotcha. Well, hey, thank you everybody for watching season 1 of The Well. We really broke it down into almost exclusively our seminar recap or replay. I guess what a series.
Yeah.
Inside that, which was a lot of fun. Season 2, we're just gonna keep it The Well. Season 2 of The Well.
Yep.
We'll probably have little mini episodes, mini series. We're also gonna invite people. So if you're watching this and you say, "Hey, I'm an expert at this thing," and you want to come on the show, let us know. We can maybe get you on, but we're gonna bring in FMOs, carriers, top producers,
Yeah.
people on our team.
Yeah, one of the first ones we're recording in 2024 is going to be with some folks that we've worked with and helped them.
Live.
Yeah, well, we're going to record it live at an event. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be
on their stage recording it.
Yeah, is that in Nashville? Yeah, Nashville.
Nashville, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take this show on the road.
Taking it on the road. It's gonna be fun. Be kind of weird.
Ethan's going to be there with us.
Yeah, Ethan.
Yeah.
Who's Ethan?
Video by E.
No, throw it away.
Oh wait. Video by E. Ethan's gonna be chasing his tail for 3 days.
You're gonna be busy, my man.
He's gonna be busy, so
he
might need some Adderall.
Yeah, he's going to the event also, doing his thing, working his magic, and then we've got another one after that.
Yeah, there's
In
3
February.
There's 3 in
the live recording.
Oh yeah, at the end of February we're doing that one.
Yeah, it's live. I think it's also or it's in Kentucky. I don't remember.
Louisville.
Yeah.
Ethan's going to Louisville. He doesn't know that. You should see his face.
We've got some plans. We've got some shows. Also on this too, we're going to do some field to get a picture of it. We're going to do some field trip style things.
Yeah.
Because we there's more to it than just sitting in these chairs talking.
Yeah.
I want to take you guys out and to see that adventure and to see the different venues we set up, different things. So I want to get more creative and just do it more. So season 2 of The Well coming up, but appreciate everybody with us to this point. Hopefully it's helped. But if you want to be on the show, let us know.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's a wrap.
Okay. Thanks.